Just like that, the 2023 draft is over. So what I wanted to do is just make a video real quick and talk about at least 5 of the picks that they made and just give my overall opinions on the positional wise and overall what I think they could offer for the Cowboys. And really, no matter what, at the end of the day, no one can tell who's going to pan out in the NFL. So really, I'm not going to be talking about who I think, if he's going to be a bad pick, a good pick. I'm just going to overall just talk about what I think they can offer the Cowboys. All right, so the Cowboys' first pick was Mozzie Smith, a defensive tackle out of Michigan, which I talked about a little in a short I made like a couple days ago. I thought this was a great pick positional-wise because how much the Cowboys struggled against the run. They were like 22nd overall in yards allowed, and that's why they ended up having to grab Hankins, who helped a lot. Mozzie Smith is labeled as 337 pounds, so he's built to stop the run and has crazy strength. Some of the videos that are coming out, insane. And according to sportsreference.com, he had 0.5 sacks and 88 total tackles in his collegiate career. So, I mean, he's not being brought here to be a league leader in sacks. They've brought him to stop the run, which I think is a great idea and addresses the need that there was for it. The second pick was also a guy from Michigan, Luke Schoonmaker, I think is how you pronounce it, who was a tight end. And positionally wise, I get it to a degree. But like I said, like in previous videos, I really feel like the Cowboys have a bright future in tight ends with Jake Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot. I mean, Ferguson has just the yak in him. He just needs more opportunities in my eyes. But with this pick, it adds some competition in the tight end room and also gives them a third tight end, which they really loved to utilize last year. So, hey, I'm not upset about it or anything. In his collegiate career, he had 54 catches and 7 tuds and is 6'5", 250 with a 40-yard dash time of like 4.6. Now, the third pick that they had was DeMarvion Overshown, linebacker from Texas. He was a safety that was brought down to linebacker and is 6'3", 229 and a very speedy linebacker. I mean, he's an absolutely violent tackler and kind of reminds me of Donovan Wilson in a sense. And if he can match that energy, oh man, that would be so huge for the Cowboys. Which, in all fairness, the Cowboys do have a lot of speedy linebackers and one that can get after the passer. So I'm really hoping he can really bring an element to the run game, stopping the run game. And it'd be really a bonus if he could be a coverage linebacker and really be a good coverage option. That would be huge. Huge for the Cowboys if they could utilize him in that way. In the 4th round, they picked Junior Fiocco from San Jose State. No relation with Simi Fiocco, but I thought there was for a second, but no, there is no relation. He had 191 combined tackles and 23 sacks in his 5-year collegiate career. He's 6'4", 263, and really a pick that adds depth to the D-line and is one, like, he can really get after the passer. If he can get after the passer like he did in college, this will be a great pick for the Cowboys just to give some depth and give another pass rusher, a very good pass rusher, which you can never have enough of. Their 5th round pick was Ozzie Richards. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And he's an O-line from North Carolina. Great pick. I'm just gonna go fast. It's a good pick. I don't know much really about him. I think he'll be very good if he's got some positional flex with him and he can, maybe replace a Connor McGovern or really just give some depth and a backup for the starters that we have, and then some years can become a starter. And then the last one that I will touch on, which is a very cool story, Deuce Vaughan. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already seen it, but his dad works for the Cowboys as like an assistant scout. It was very cool, and it was very cool story. A very cool story with his dad calling him and stuff, and that's just awesome. And it's rare, like Mike and all of them were saying. I don't think I've ever seen it. And then they were saying never happened in their draft lives or whatever. And really, the main thing is like he earned that spot. It's so cool, to think that there's a dad and a son. Like it's just unheard of, really. I think he's got great potential. He's very agile, very quick on his feet. He's a little small, but I think if he could be like a Darren Sproles-esque, that would be incredible. And overall, I think he could be a great third option for the Cowboys, or maybe second sometimes, because I really think Malik Davis should still get some more opportunities. I really think he's got great potential too. This pick gives them 3 good backs that they can bring in. And really, with honestly all these later picks, you never know how they could turn out. The past 4th-round picks that the Cowboys have had, this is a 6th-round pick, but the later half 4th-round picks that they've had have turned out very well. And I think Donovan Wilson was a 6th-round pick. So you never know. I definitely think he could have an impact for the Cowboys this year or maybe many years to come. We'll just have to wait and see. Overall, I think the Cowboys did a good draft. We'll just have to wait and see, like I've been saying. And really, the combination of Steven, Jerry, Mike, Dan, Will, McClay, all of them, that group has really had a good 3-year run in drafting, especially the 1st-round picks. So I got all my faith in them. Count Brandon Cooks and Stephon Gilmore. This is looking like a great draft. So anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Let me know down below what you think. Was this a good draft for the Cowboys, or some players that you thought that they should have picked? I'm interested to hear. But thank you for watching. Peace.